Hi, Bruce McCulloch here. Welcome to Bruce McCulloch Remembers Things, which is a funny name for an older gentleman who's reminiscing. I've actually been having a lot of fun lately answering questions on my YouTube channel from people who are curious about our dumb, stupid, old work. And one of the things that has been asked about a few times, it's one of my favorite, and probably because it's not very successful, is Rod Torfulson's Armada, featuring Herman Menderchuk. And this is a thing we did a few times. It never really was that successful. I've never been on the street and someone says, "Oh my God, I love those Armada sketches you do." But we loved it because, of course, we are the worst musicians in the world. And whenever we would do an Armada sketch, they would have to add like about half an hour to the schedule because Mark would just be like playing the bass and I'd be playing the drums and we didn't know how to play. But the reason we loved the Armada sketches is they aped the relationships in the Kids in the Hall. And one of the things is like, well, Kevin writes all the songs but doesn't get all the credit. So that's what we put into the middle of that scene. And also, Kevin is obsessed with, when are we going to start work? And so one of the things when we used to get together to write before we actually had like a studio or a space or anything is Kevin would always go, "Well, come haven't eaten." Meaning, don't come an hour late, Scott, and then be really hungry, and then now we have to go to a restaurant, and we wait forever to work. So that's part of Kevin's obsession with, well, what time are we working till, and when do we start, and we have to come having eaten. And so we liked that sketch so much because it just aped how competitive we were with each other. And one of my favorite scenes was in our final season, if not episode, was the rock and roll angel played by Chris Robinson of the Black Crowes. And when I have a heart attack, we go up to see him and he tells us we're not going to make it. And we say, "You're wrong." He goes, no, but I'm the rock and roll angel. I know you're not going to make it. And of course, we first met the Black Crowes many years ago when we were in Atlanta. And I didn't even know that the Black Crowes were from Atlanta. And we did a sketch called The Doors, where I'd say all the new stuff sucks. And I remember that night I said, "The Black Crowes suck." And I don't know why there was such a roar from the audience. And of course, later I found out it was because the Black Crowes were there. And they came backstage and they really loved that we made fun of them. And of course, they're super good guys and became friends. And then many years later, there's Chris Robinson in white leather angel's wings playing the rock and roll angel. And that is the story about Armada, Rod Torfulson's Armada, featuring Herman Menderchuk.